My brother found out I was being excluded by my friends, and honestly, I wish they had just bullied me. At least then I'd know why they hated me. See, getting excluded is different. Nobody calls you names. Nobody tells you to leave. They just slowly stop choosing you. And somehow, that hurts worse. I was 16, and I had the same friend group since middle school. Lunch together, gaming together, weekends together, or at least we used to. Then things started changing. At first it was small. Inside jokes I didn't understand. Plans I somehow never heard about. Pictures getting posted from places nobody invited me to. Bro! I kept making excuses for them. Maybe they forgot. Maybe I missed the message. Maybe I was overthinking. Then one Friday I opened Instagram and saw all 5 of them at the movies, together. The exact movie we talked about seeing for weeks. The caption, everybody made it. Bro, everybody. Except me. I remember staring at that post for almost an hour, trying to figure out what I'd done wrong. After that, I stopped texting first. Stopped asking people to hang out. Stopped checking the group chat, because honestly, it's hard to keep knocking on a door when nobody opens it. The only person who seemed to notice was my older brother Ethan. He was 22, and we weren't even that close. Most of our conversations were arguments about dumb stuff. Then one night, he walked into my room, looked at me sitting alone, and asked, "Where are your friends?" I shrugged. Dizzy. He nodded, then left. That was it. Or so I thought. A week later, Ethan asked if I wanted burgers. Halfway through eating, he pulled out his phone and showed me something. Through one of my friend's public stories. Another hangout, another invite I never got. The same afternoon, they told me they were busy. Then Ethan quietly asked, "How long has this been happening?" And honestly, that was the first time I admitted it. Months. It had been happening for months. Silence. Real silence. Then Ethan just nodded, like he'd already figured it out. I expected advice, a speech, something. Instead, he grabbed his keys. "Come on, bruh." For the next few weeks, Ethan basically refused to let me sit alone. Basketball, arcades, late-night drive-thrus, random road trips with no destination. One night, he dragged me to a local gaming tournament. I didn't know anyone there, but somehow, by the end of the night, I was laughing with complete strangers, and for the first time in months, I forgot about my old friends. Then one day, I got a text. One of the guys from my old group. He asked why I disappeared, why I never came around anymore. And honestly, I laughed, because suddenly I realized something. I hadn't disappeared. They stopped calling. They stopped inviting me. They stopped showing up. Not me, so I wished them well, and left the group chat. No drama, no fight, nothing. A month later, I ran into all of them at a restaurant. For a second, my stomach dropped. The old me would have immediately wondered why I wasn't sitting with them, but this time, I was there with people I'd met over the last few months. People who actually wanted me around. People who saved me a seat without being asked. And for the first time, I didn't feel left out. They did. That night, Ethan and I grabbed fries and sat in a parking lot. Then he said something I'll never forget. You know what's funny? I shook my head. He pointed at my phone, at all the messages from people making plans with me. Then he said, "The people who actually like having you around don't make you chase them." Bro. And honestly, that was the moment everything changed. Because for months, I'd been trying to figure out what was wrong with me. Turns out, nothing was. Looking back, I thought losing my friend group was the worst thing that could happen.